If you want to grow on TikTok, you have to stop focusing on the number of views your videos are getting. And I understand that sounds contradictory to everything that you're hearing people say or that you might currently believe, but I'm going to give you a reframe that you can apply immediately after this video that'll help you very easily understand that going for views, engagement, virality is going to actually slow your growth more than anything. And if building a social media account and doing it in a way that actually feels good and creating as an integrated version of yourself such that content feels like a fucking exhale, as opposed to an endeavor, appeals to you, you can apply to work with me in my bio. Follow this math for a second. To make videos that get a lot of views, you want the content to be liked, to be enjoyed. Think of the version of yourself you become in your life when you want to be liked or enjoyed. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, from fellow people pleaser to people pleaser, and say that it's a version of you that you've constructed and curated and probably are pretty darn good at performing and have been for years. So when you're thinking about views, when you're thinking about virality, it is again considering the external forces or audience that might be consuming your content. It is by definition what I would call creating from the outside in. Every time you show up in that people-pleasing way, it's not only what's draining you of your energy, I would go so far as to say it's actually painful. But it's not painful enough that you're like, ow, hot stove, don't do that. It's sinister and subtly painful. Even a million paper cuts eventually add up and can feel like a stab. This is why over time you also become less consistent while you're posting, because somatically, physiologically, in your body, it does not feel good because you're doing it because you want to be liked. The reframe is do this for you. I grew to 900,000 followers across platforms for the last 3 years. And when people ask me like, oh, who do you think of when you make your videos? What audience are you talking to? Bitch, I'm talking to me. These are the words that I need to hear. I still need to be reminded, even after thousands of videos and building a fucking big ass multi-six-figure business where I work with consulting clients on their content, social media, personal branding, etc. This is for me. The pieces that end up popping off are pieces that I made for my own edification, not because I think you needed to hear it or that you would love it. If you're fucking exhausted by real life and you're mirroring that behavior on here, how do you think that's gonna end for you? Not well, bitch.